Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. So today, Christmas jumper, Christmas beer. This is from Brew York and it's the Fairytale of Brew York 2020. A 4.9% pecan, maple and vanilla stout. 4.9% the certainty. Yeah. So got it out of the 12 beers of Christmas from Beers of Europe. 35 quid that I paid, 5 a delivery. And they also do a Belgian one, but I ain't got the pennies for that. So maybe next year, see how our pennies go. You know, you can only, we've all got budgets, and that's the way life is. So pour this little beauty out. So I've just watched a Christmas film, and I love Christmas films. Try and keep away from anything that's going to make me burst. And picture quality don't seem as good tonight, I've got to say. And that was one. Oh dear. Made me shed a tear. So Neon Black pour with a light tan head. Whoa, the aroma, the peanut and the pecan really shines through. It's only 4.9%. And you know, with me, you know, I'm not the only one that they always think that the stronger the beer is, the better the flavour is. It's not always the case, but we'll see. The peanut and pecan element. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. So I think this was One More Christmas or One Magic of Christmas or something on Disney Channel. Sorry, Disney Plus. And it's an old film. It's from the 80s. It's got the woman who starred in Elf, of all things. And there was a moment in the film, and you're like, Jesus. And I'm watching the film, and I'm like, and I could feel the stress. Amazing how when you get into a film, the stress of a film absolutely rips your bloody heart out. And in the end, it turned out okay. I'm not going to spoil the film, but yeah, it turned out okay in the end. And you kind of knew it was never going to be that way in some ways, because why would you do it, end it that way? But still, there was a moment, and wow, yes. And I'm not frightened to say that if something's got me, you know, emotionally, because that got me, you know, it really did. And, so obviously, it's chilled in here. To me, again, like a lot of Christmassy beers, not all, this would be would be better at a warmer temperature. We're all different. Our preference changes. I did the beer chat last night, beer chat number 8, and it was with Lidl's Haverwood Winter Special and Sadler's Peaky Blinder Christmas Pudding Stout, which has been lowered in ABV. And I've got to say, at room temperature, they were a lot better. I've just, because the wife had had a drink, and I thought, well, if she's having a drink at 4 in the afternoon, I can have a bloody drink at 4 in the afternoon, so I did. And I'd got some Advent Ale from Hogsback Brewery, and I just poured myself a pint of that, and I tell you what, at room temperature, it's bloody lovely. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Sitting down, she's drinking, I'm drinking. We're not getting drunk, just a little drink. But watching Christmas films, drinking Christmassy beers is not a better thing to do, you know. It's like sitting in a warm pub, you know, this time of the year, the fire's burning, you're drinking Christmassy beers or dark ports and stouters, porters and stouters. But I do like porters. And, you know, enjoying it. And then you look on Facebook and you read, and this is in Nottingham again, and it just, whoa, makes you mad, that 200 students have been caught in a party in the rooms, in the university's rooms. And, you know, coronavirus was brought to Nottingham full on by the student population, mixing in the general population and bringing it to the general population. These people, for me, one, need to be expelled. And if they won't expel them, close the universities. You know, I've no issues with closing both the universities and, you know, kicking them out of Nottingham. Businesses are going to the wall every day because people can't stick to rules, you know. And yet, people don't agree with the rules. I don't agree with all of it myself. But if I've got to stick to it, what makes these people do what they like all the time? It's, you know, the brewery industry is on its knees. Hospitality is on its knees. And yeah, I know the government's giving them financial help, but that doesn't offset the amount of money they've lost because they're not making any money. You know, supermarkets are all right. They're making a ton of money. And I reckon that the ones that can open, like supermarkets, ought to be taxed at a much higher rate to offset the amount of money that the rest of the population's not making. If they're making, the likes of Amazon, making, I don't know, many billions of, I would say to them, for this year only, we're going to tax grab off you half of everything you've earned and put that back into the businesses that are struggling. Even playing field. Wow, I'm sleepy. Oh, this picture quality is absolutely rubbish tonight, but I do blame these chuffing lights, and I will sort it after Christmas, get some better GU10s in. The funny thing is, no, I'm not going to do it now, but we're already 7 minutes in. But anyway, Brew York do some lovely beers. So if you go on their website, and you know, whenever I do a beer review, I implore you to check out the websites of the people that make the beer, especially if you like the sound of that beer. Go on their website, have a poke around. I will leave a link to websites whenever I can remember, at least, and or at least tag the Facebook page in and that sort of thing. But I'll try and leave a link so you can go to these sites. And, you know, every bit of cash they can earn to keep alive at the moment is a good thing, you know. And then next year, we need the biggest party ever, don't we? We really do. Not just for brewers, but for everyone. And a lot of said companies whose staff have worked all through lockdown, all through the year, those companies, I personally think, should be giving their staff a bit of a bonus. Because if it wasn't for their very, very good staff, retail would have fell on its knees. You know, there's a lot of people out there who've worked non-stop, no appreciation, and these times need to change, don't they? You know, good bosses appreciate the work that the people do. And it should always be remembered. I would make a brilliant boss. I'd want the work, but I'd appreciate what was done and join in as well. Because, you know, it's all right telling people what to do, but if you muck in with them, that goes such a long way. Or am I wrong? I don't think so. So, back to the review. Off on a tangent, as I always tend to do. Yeah, the peanut pecan, I'm getting a hint of the maple. Vanilla's very much in the background, but a truly delicious stout. I'd love, and I know they do, I can't remember the chuffing name of it. And I haven't got my computer on tonight, so I've just come down to do a quick review because my dinner's cooking. But yeah, you know, absolute classic of a beer. They do a stronger version as well. I think it's a Christmassy beer, and it's like 8.5% or something, so well worth checking out. But this, if you don't like these strong stouts but you want the taste, this fella, Warfen, definitely. It's got taste, but it's not got the strength factor. You know, 4.9% is a lot in a lot of people's, you know, what they want to drink. They don't want to be drinking 11s and 12s percenters. I mean, I personally do, but that's just me, you know. But yeah, good flavour, low ABV, lowish. Session strength. And if you've got one of these and you are doing, or if you've got two of these, even better. Drink one chilled, drink one room temperature, and get back to me. I'd love to know what people think. You know, for those people out there who've already got two, or for the flush, you know, people who are a bit flush with their finances. Monday tomorrow, we'll put the old Callum no excite again. Looking forward to a day there, and hopefully the weather's on my side. A day in the woods tomorrow. Hopefully when I go for a piss tomorrow, I won't have somebody fucking all of a sudden at the back of me and I'm thinking, where did you come from? Oh, they were 200 yards away though, and they were old, so hopefully they didn't see anything, but, and the bin was in the way, but it shook me up. I'm like, whoa, where did you come from? I mean, you don't expect anyone around, no one at all, that can see you from any way, shape or form, and then there's somebody there. It's like, whoa. I'll make sure I go piss behind a tree tomorrow. Make sure it's clear first, and then have a wee. But hey, you never know, do you? Ooh. So, absolutely love this. Proper decent start with great aroma, great taste, and the ABV for something that really deserves to be about an 8%. At 4.9%, it's actually coming really well. Truly long-lasting flavour as well. Absolute perler. Enjoyed it immensely. Out of 5 then. Great aroma, great taste, good ABV. Not too strong, but good ABV. Out of 5. Ooh, we have an issue, because this is a cracker of a beer. For me, it ticks boxes. Not the ABV box, gotta be honest, but it ticks the other boxes. And really, that's what's all that should matter with any beer. It should be all about the aroma it gives off and the flavour. Bloody hell. Cracker, 4.62. What a cracker of a beer. A Christmas cracker. Eh? Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers. I need to try his bigger brother though. I really do.